If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor, RL.Exchange. They support all platforms and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from. They have multiple payment options and fast delivery. Use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
It looked like Drafinho was going to put it low and in and almost a pinch the full distance of the field. This has been wild. Team Secret, they've been holding on barely now on the attack. It gets by! Sadness ran out of boost, but had enough to get one more touch.
He just pirouettes towards the net, and Drafinho couldn't come up with the initial challenge. Drops trying to react.
Play red.
Team Secret, it might get a little dicey, but they still make the save and drops. Speaking of saves, right at the last second, you saw the net was open. KV1's gonna threaten. Brad can't make the save, and Team Secret breakthrough again.
And KV1 does it all. Look, he gets a bump here, another bump.
My.
He's bumping everybody out of the play. Knows the situation. Brad is left high and beat out Knight, but Knight gets a piece of it. Shot on target, easily saved by KV1. Brad will have to get to it. Passing over, finds drop, drops with the fake, drops around the ball.
Now.
It's on target, but KV1 denies.
Still a chance here for Crew as they're trying to keep it awkward. Drops, gets it dunk. Drafinho, the shot, the bump came through. It's too high. It needs one more. Brad puts it off the back wall. Drafinho's there, and it's going to drop down for Team Secret 2-0.
How many lives does Team Secret have?
Team Secret jump in the way. A pass that drops. This one goes wide. And Crew sending everything they can, but Team Secret, the defense, well, it's not good enough here. Drops on the far side, and Crew finally break through.
And it was simply a matter of time. A hard pass across. Drops.
And Crew have the opportunity to start to flip this series around, but they still got half a game left here in game 3. It's a good touch from Drafinho, and the pop. Brad's there. Can he drop it down off the crossbar and post? And Crew double up their score.
Crew starting to figure out Team Secret. And it's Drafinho who is being that playmaker, that passer, beating Team Secret in the... Team Secret's been playing from behind, or at least that's what it seemed like.
Very defensively for Team Secret. I was about to mention, I mean, without the offense here, when Crew start to put up 2 goals, bad things happen for Team Secret, and Crew now 3-0 in game 3.
And look who it is who gets this ball back out to the middle once more. It's Drafinho. Brad.
But I really look towards Team Secret now. How do they make changes going into this next game? You can't sit and play defense with how great Crew's looking now.
Or maybe that is still the plan. And another save.
Oh my!
Cannot break through. Crew the one setting up the brick wall.
Which one are they? They're switching spots. Another save. Another save. The defense simulator, and Crew passing with flying colors here in the final seconds.
No, James, Crew's starting to figure it out. They have, but I believe Secret has shut out their opponent 8 out of the 14 games they've played this event so far. So they are a heavy defensive team, but what do you do when there's a good defense? You demo them.
8 out of the 15 now for Team Secret, and Crew blowing it wide open again. Knight can't get back in time. He's getting crossed, and another good touch from KV1 to prevent Crew from clamping down.
Sadness getting up off the ceiling, but still Brad works it around and gets the demo out of the air. KV1
put it away.
It's air strikes from Crew.
Crew coming down from the heavens. It was Brad with the first, Drafinho with the second, and drops to tap it in.
Last game working the corners. This time the physicality. Crew evolving before our very eyes, doing whatever it takes to beat this Team Secret that has had their number.
Oh no!
Miss will allow Team Secret back into the game.
A gimme for Team Secret. And the last man on the wall, it was Brad. He just got up there awkwardly and then just went too fast. You can see he's frustrated this one to game 5. And now Team Secret, maybe a sign of life. They're pushing up their line. You're seeing Crew not having the same opportunities as they did before. Drafinho is able to push this one out, drops to the back wall. He's looking for 2. Another touch will do, and it's 3-1 Crew.
Oh, and this was so good. Drafinho forcing the ball. KV1 having no boost, having to watch his drops float
to put this series on match point. Team Secret trying to fight back. They know this series is one that they've owned, and KV1 can't get after it. Another shot. This one off the crossbar. Brad somehow gets there. Knight shot denied, and Crew again. The defense comes alive late.
Brad then drops still. Another shot. Finally, it crumbles. KV1 knocking the wall down, but that was another back-to-back big And that melted Bridges off the corner. KV1 turns with full boost from the mid.
Oh, what a touch. That one's
That
going
one's on target.
Is it in?
It's in!
What? Nobody was back. And I don't blame them. They have to push up, but Knight and KV1 are right on top of each other, and I think Knight thought someone was back as well. And
Like that, still scoreless. That's sad. Looking for another flip, but Demo comes out. This is where Crew's been looking good. If they can get and collect this ball. Drafinho wants to take it himself. Under one,
He walks it in. Nobody on the challenge from Team Secret.
Drafinho beautifully reading the defense in the air, gets the first touch, flips into it, but doesn't boost right away, goes low.
spoiled
KV1
chance there from Crew. Now KV1 ran out of boost in the end, but an opportunity there to bring it down. But Crew unrelenting here. The challenge is going in their favor. This one pops out to Brad. Shot on target, and he'll walk it in again. Crew double up.
Brad! That is a heartbreaker for Team Secret. Shot after shot after shot. Find a reverse sweep on land in the RLCS. And we might see it here if Crew can hold on.
Knight threatening Team Secret. Not done yet. KV1 to strike, and that's the boy to give one for Team Secret.
Knight, wonderful play. Going low is faking the flip reset.
10 seconds. Oh, what a drop pass in Crew. They saw it. 5 seconds left. Team Secret having to push.
Now or never. KV1 doesn't make it. Crew, reverse sweep, Team Secret.
Oh my goodness.
Corelli, I do not believe it. Team Secret shut Crew out in these first two games.
So much on the desk by Achieves especially. He has been phenomenal at this event.
I mentioned the Fall Major as well. The last time these two teams played was at the Fall Major. That just could be in. Off the bat it is! Oh! Apparently Jack just sneaks one through. The defense wasn't ready for that one.
An early goal for Gen.G is going to be bolstering their confidence. Yes, it comes off the nose of TRK, but they all count for one and enter the second. Ahmad though, left-hand wing. With Chronic taking it to the sky, he passed it back down towards apparently Jack with very deft touch. It falls to O'Callaghan, who is lurking and waiting. Shot for TRK, that's on target! That's an equaliser!
Lovely response there from TRK, getting there first on the board. It was a beautiful play off the corner. Callaghan just forced into 50-50. Nolly in net, backwards, going nowhere.
But TRK, who has had fantastic shooting stats so far during the Winter
This could be
Major.
dangerous off the kickoff. No way, a kickoff goal apparently, Jack. Just buys his time, second man, and finds an opening.
I bet he had enough time to talk about TRK before he misses that cheat. Then apparently Jack can come in just that slightly slower.
Across, but
play
again,
first.
that midfield control, that challenge game is coming up huge for Gen.G.
25 seconds remaining, and they will be ticking down tantalizingly for the Falcons. TRK gets it round one with a reset. Shoots on target! Ahmad and TRK! Double damage, 2 goals for the Falcons.
Oh, they're never out of it. TRK with the 50-50 off the corner. It was a mirror image of their first goal this game. And they do tie. 1-0 up in a best of 5 is crucial. Now TRK pushing forward. It's Falcons attacking first.
But Chronic jumping off the wall there now leaves.
Oh, that's
apparently
open.
However, doesn't matter. Apparently Jack, the man to take game number 1.
There's positional misplays from Falcons, and Jack capitalises here. Nolly leaves the ball. Ahmad's just pushed up third man for no reason, gets caught out. So quick to watch that bottom right corner there. Readjust for the passing play, but I like that from Falcons. They're getting creative because Gen.G, they're just dominating this midfield game, but this is just gonna go in! Ahmad again caught out third man.
And apparently Jack, with the vision, sees that he can snipe it, sends it down range. Jack with an early lead in the opening minute. Trap of this very controlled and understandable game if you are that team.
Callaghan has to get to work here. Great 50-50. Nolly won't be able to get the touch. TRK is going to be able to get opportunity. Fake out. Ahmad!
Fake!
Got it. Apparently Jack, huge save.
Saving to the corner, but O'Callaghan is there to learn.
Impenetrable.
Early chances for Gen.G already starting on our third game. Touch wide is going to be seeing Ahmad with a low boost, but an open net. Ahmad starting Falcons off proper.
The first positional mistake here. Apparently Jack gets beaten out last man. No rotation back from Gen.G. Ahmad, easy as you like, puts that one away. He'll be able to get a foul as well. Jack straight under it and over the top of Callaghan as well. TRK has to make a touch, 50-50 out. Backed up by Ahmad.
One of the rare chances too where Gen.G
Oh, that's
did not
open.
have a man. But you bet the Falcons have got a man sinking their talons deep into Gen.G.
They found another hole in the defense. Gen.G perhaps getting a little bit too happy in defense. Chronic, third man too far up. Gen.G, they're controlling the midfield. That's off Chronic a little bit there. Falcons sitting in defense. They've got the 2-goal lead. Let's see how they hold it together. Oh no, not again!
Nolly, but a pinch to the far post in TRK. The gods are with you.
Oh, this is just their game here, game number 3. Nolly jumping off the sidewall, just doesn't get the 50-50. He had to play for it, but instead...
Khaled beating around on that right-hand wing with apparently Jack now picking up a 75 boost in air drill, but loses that ball, and TRK's patience leads possession. Ahmad up in the sky, bumps 1! Bumps 2! Gets it past all 3 and scores to 4.
He does it all himself here, Ahmad, over the top of Nolly, over the top of Chronic, gets the bump as well.
Well, as he pinched from that right-hand wall earlier, Jack shoot towards the target, but TRK finds himself actually ricocheting off the crossbar, but manages to recover. That man is psychotic.
Maybe a 1-2-3! Oh! TRK, the pass play was huge!
The movement round the pitch, passing it off from TRK to Khaled, back to TRK. A gorgeous doink top-in.
Falcons positionally, they fixed up their mistakes from the first 2 games. I'm not sure if this was a conscious decision or they're just warming up into this series, but they're looking so much more poised. It's open again, and Ahmad slots the bottom corner. 6 goals for Falcons.
We said that Falcons would need to burn the house down. This is the kerosene on the carpet.
It's in defense. They found their structure and their positioning, and it's working wonders right now. Gen.G, they look a bit rattled. They're almost playing too fast in offense for their own good, and it's leading to opportunities like this. Ahmad off the ceiling.
Oh, goal! Ahmad with the 7th from heaven.
That's goal of the tournament right there. Ahmad, is it going to be Ahmad again? Solo play, 1v1, dribbles around. Doesn't quite make it work.
That one was nearly devastatingly cheeky as well from Ahmad. Final 8 seconds, sees Nolly shoot back towards Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Brazil in San Diego.
How good we get the Brazil that we just wanted so badly. 7-1 blocks it out.
Nolly had 12 boost on him that he only just picked up as well. The ideas are there, but right now, Falcons, they're making sure that they're trying to shut down
Ahmad!
Khaled beating 1 off the pitch, and then the dunk! Ahmad!
He has come alive in this series. The Falcons, they've woken up. Apparently Jack can't get the touch. Chronic does get that boost off the ceiling. Touched out by Khaled again. He's been huge in defense.
Got bumped off the ball, but maintained that reset. Jack to the ceiling, back down towards Nolly, but just a slight mystery. Chronic now to shoot, but a Khaled to save from inside the goal mouth.
Oh, he is him in defense right now. Oh,
Plays
Khaled,
for Gen.G haven't worked out for a little while now because Team Falcons keep diving their way in.
Yeah, they're just finding those positional plays. They're finding that opportunity. Nolly's a little bit awkward. Khaled's got boost to work with. Is he going to go for the flipper? He's still off, perhaps fake it out. Does fake it out, perhaps a bomb. Shot on net, goes wide.
The goal line defense now leads
go.
straight onto a counter-attack. Nolly with the challenge, but instead Khaled removes him from the pitch entirely. This is end-to-end
Apparently
stuff.
Jack out of position. TRK pass across. Can Ahmad make something work? Maybe a double touch. Apparently Jack blocks it out. Nolly on the line, sends it to the side, but this is trouble.
Open!
It's just got to be in.
The long shot at half-time for Gen.G is going to be an incredibly meaningful. Falcons are sent home, but we've seen their late-game heroics.
Huge 50-50 from Ahmad. TRK's out of position. Khaled might be awkward on the clear. He is awkward on the clear. The bump!
It's open! Apparently Jack, the 2nd for Gen.G. It is gigantic with a capital G.
Oh, Khaled has been into command. Khaled clears.
Wasting time. Gen.G, we get the countdown from the crowd. It is the 4 major champions who find victory amongst the banners of legends. Gen.G move on to the quarterfinals to face off against FaZe Clan.
What a series. What a series. What a fight back from Falcons as well. But in the end, it was the poise, the composure from the 4 major champions. Went there down, they're never out, and they fought back there in game number 5.
Into a scoreable spot.
Happy enough just to see if someone makes a mistake, and Alpha 54 totally unwilling to give up anything.
That one actually looked like it hit off Rise, popping it up. Now Jorius going for a double, potentially hits it. It goes off the post. It faked out Sizen misreading the bounce, and it left the net wide open.
It's a hot one to handle, especially when you get a player as good as Jorius going at it. Easy to think how he thought maybe it would.
Vitality trying to figure something out. Now Alpha downfield finds his way to Redostin. Redostin double tap pass. Sizen lets it go.
Oh, and it works.
Alpha scores it.
Vitality spread the field here. They get two up in the corner. Radisson, nice double tap, but look at Sizen pulls out Jorius. Alpha, talk about inspired.
Oxygen and Vitality both making the stops defensively. Shutting down the air dribble, shutting down the flicks. But now Sizen with some space, numbers advantage, pinch pass out to the middle. No one back, and Redostin will end the job, getting the overtime winner.
Oh, and they just catch Archie, that real tight support. Jorius tries to get super aggressive in the midfield, was saying, yeah, I can get there.
Boost. Now Alpha will leave it for Redostin. Redostin to the backboard. Rise running on empty. He's gonna have to get back to net.
Oh.
The shot on target. You saw Rise thinking there was time. He didn't realize that the alarm bells were ringing.
Again, that third man caught too far forward. Not an easy shot. Times to make sure you hit it. Well executed. Just poke that one down a short seam, and Vitality almost a second one off the kickoff now. What went wrong here?
Oh, and we've seen so many kickoff goals this weekend. Jory is not jumping into that challenge, thinking the winter major. This Vitality team has really turned things around.
Oh, off the wall. Alpha denied by Archie. Can he make two? No, he can't. Redostin there to drive it home one more time. Oxygen trying to find a way out. Just couldn't get there.
And that big turnaround is a huge thing to Redostin.
Able to cover it up in time.
Oh, there's another demo. The demos have been amazing. Rise shut down Archie, also diving. 2v1 situation. You see Alpha going for the demo, trying to float out the play, and see you later. Alpha clears the path for Redostin to walk right in.
Beautiful air dribble. How to manage a pace and on one-on-one executed brilliantly.
Sizen happy to take the 50. The 50s from Vitality have been remarkable at midfield. They just kill the play and buy time for their teammate to come in. Now it's scoring chance, and another goal! 5-0.
Just can't find a way through him, Jorius. You see that miscatch there, just pops it straight up, and Vitality.
Go wide.
Just beautiful awareness from Vitality. That's the right idea, though. There's the demo in the net, and actually two, but thankfully Rise is able to slip through everyone. Can he win the race? Yes, he can.
Wow, so we see a double demo, and then
a double commit.
A double demo to double commit. Sometimes when you throw it all at him, it doesn't work. Backboard. But Archie, very firm, was able to get the clear out. However, Oxygen again forced back. A shimmy and a shake from Sizen. Sizen to the middle, and Alpha finishes!
Oh my goodness. Sizen knew he's got some space to create something, but how do you do it? The hard left cut, get around to the outside of the ball to the right. And
feel the tension. The double commit, but Alpha will shadow the ball, the 50 downfield, going for another challenge. And it's back, the shot! It's good! Oxygen, stay alive!
Oh, no one saw him lurking on the far right. Tight support, and you can see Sizen in the midfield. I think he saw that one go across the pitch, was like, oh.
Back out, no one's jumping for Oxygen. Off the backboard, and finally Archie can clear it.
A little bit of confidence there as well on Oxygen. They know it's unlikely a strong shot comes. Jorius, backflip right in the middle for Archie. And I was about to say, don't hit the bar again, but this time a little help.
And it's, again, Jorius who's putting in so much work. The block comes out, but it's the perfect shot. To do something, otherwise we might see Champions Field yet again. Alpha looking for Redostin. Redostin hard off the ceiling. Awkward read.
Oh.
The read was too tough, but Alpha saw it coming and blasted it in.
That's why that counterattack going towards the backboard, it's the weakest spot. It's so tough to handle, and that one even tougher because it went off the ceiling for...
Rise with some space, sweeping the line, stealing the boost. But Alpha's marching it downfield.
Oh, he's early!
Sizen scores!
Such good recognition from Sizen here. Obviously, Alpha 54 again, finding space in that midfield to maneuver the ball. able to get back to it and just
Instead
find
of
a dot
rotating back, he was trying to be greedy, trying to take those corner boosts, and no one was able to get back, but Oxygen will get one back right off kickoff.
Another kickoff goal. 2 in the back center, and they tried to draw the ball left. It stuck right in the middle inside.
Doing work now, Radosin will leave it. Sizen trying to take it into an air dribble. Back to Alpha, slamming it to the corner.
Missed
and
it.
the wide open net. Sizen turns and capitalizes.
Can't afford to miss the ball. Jorius, good enough challenge. Rise knows he's got to get it, and I actually like the idea. Go up there, try and be aggressive, because if he hits that ball, he stings. Now you got to find something with just over 90 seconds. That's a tough mistake to make so late in match point.
Oh, and getting the flip reset right away underneath. Now Jorius doesn't get the tip. Was trying to be pixel perfect and walked away with a whip. Early exit if Team Vitality can hold this scoreline. Vitality, they're still throwing punches. Now a pinch towards net. Pure electricity from Team Vitality.
Just straight into the net, the worst case scenario. Archie wants to get it to the corner. Alpha says, I'm trying to push upfield.
Oxygen, they have to go the full length of the field, and then they have to score on kickoff, and it's too much of a task. Vitality take down Team Oxygen.
You just can't get rid of them. That was a tough game. Oxygen, you've had a phenomenal tournament, but all was for nothing here. You could not get through the rigidity, that solid defense from Team Vitality.
On the desk at least, that 3-0, but he can only do so much. He can only win 3-0. They didn't drop a game, and importantly, they gained that confidence from that series. So I want to see it here today.
You can only beat what's in front of you, and J-Naps is going to be beating the defense early on. The first 30 seconds sees blood fall to the North American.
Yeah, not the best start, based on what I was just talking about, but it is J-Naps. He made some momentum in his own performance and carry that through the rest of the major.
What, however, is not perfect is G2's record versus OCE teams. As Atomic smashes in the second. They're going to be trying to put those demons to bed.
Yeah, double gimme from ground zero means Atomic has so much space. It could have been an open net, but he just shows a little bit of style with the double touch as well, gaining a little bit of midfield pressure. Fiber has an opportunity. Atomic is right there for the touch and gets a huge beat out. 2v1 play, Kaka's missed. This could be open. Shot on net. Fiber can't get the touch. It's got to go in. G2 get their third.
Rolls in tantalizingly slowly with Kaka missing it on the right-hand side. Atomic just has to flick and then attempts to go for the bump on Fiber. J-Laps does make contact. Lapke
with a little backflip there. That's a perfect sign. They're not quite in this series yet, mechanically, mentally. There's still time here.
And we talk about teams not being in series early on. We've seen a reverse sweep. We have seen a near reverse sweep. And we're seeing Chicago score the fourth for G2.
It's starting to get ugly here. J-Naps just flicks the cross over the top of Fiber. Chicago
leaves possession to fall towards the Oceanic.
Okay, he's going to be able to get a bump as well. Shot comes in. This could be an opportunity. Where's the finish? Super Lock is just sitting so deep and now caught out. It's just going to go in. Ground zero had an opportunity and it goes straight down the other end.
That felt like a chance that completely went missing. Lockie moving sort of far up, sort of sitting back, just finding himself in jerseys today with G2 embroidered on them. That looks fantastic. The Ground Zero has got a lot of incredibly intense support from various people all throughout the San Diegan venue. Atomic, in 8 seconds, he makes it one.
J-Naps just sticking to this ball like glue, gets the 50-50 right onto Atomic's head, and Kaka in there almost not...
is going to allow. Approach 30 seconds gone, and for Ground Zero, good. No instant from that first goal.
Just an opportunity. Goal slotted away. Is it going to go in? Fiber gets Ground Zero's first of the series.
The confidence as well on the cameras. Seeing Fiber start to light up. Say to Kaka, fantastic work. The net locking. Can clear it away nicely over towards Fiber. Sees Kaka central, goes solo instead. But Kaka is waiting. Kaka cannot receive as Atomic. It's just too rapid.
Yeah, beautiful defense there. And now an opportunity. He's just going to go straight in. Atomic pops it up. Open net out of nowhere. Super Lucky last man just gets caught out on this bounce and faked out by Atomic. Well played, Jay. Get a huge beat out as well.
Ground Zero starting to build up more and more opportunities. Kaka 15 alongside J-Naps. Bounce it off that sidewall, beaten to the ball. Atomic to Chicago, to J-Naps, doinks it onwards. Lockie isn't able to make contact. CJ, it's his second dunk of the day, and it's the third goal for G2.
I love that from J-Naps. It feels like Superlock was expecting some sort of a pass play, maybe a bump on him last man. Not free. J-Naps gets the clear.
J-Naps finding Atomic again on that right-hand wall. Those two linking up time and time again, making just a real travesty with the great defensive pass. Central, however, Kaka reducing that deficit to just the one.
That's what we need, a pass play from Ground Zero. Superlock, he recognises it's a free infield, nobody
Love
there.
that.
Chicago
Give away the ball, apparently.
Give away the ball was not the play there, but GZ with a miss from Atomic. Maybe an opportunity now. J-Naps fake underneath. Shot should be coming in. It's going to go in. G2 get the first on the board in perhaps the final game.
And J-Naps takes on two with that fake as well. Lockie stays grounded. Kaka gets the 50 with him. Only one goal scored. Ground Zero. They are making strides towards the goal of their own.
Almost the kickoff goal as well. Second man just cheated up too much. Atomic goes for the shot. It's not got any power on a follow-up shot. Oh, the bumps come in. No defense from Ground Zero. G2 get their second.
And G2 just becoming that well-oiled machine that we have seen them dominate North America with recently.
Perhaps one last attack, air dribble. Goes high with the dominance, looks for the bump, gets the bump. Kaka follow up. Can Fiber get in there? 3 seconds left. That looks like it's going to be it. Ground Zero are going to get swept by G2. And the North American veterans move on to the quarterfinals.
Carmine Corp are going to be next in their sightlines, but that truly was business as usual for G2 Esports.
Today with the defense that they played, an impressive start for them, and is that enough to start the momentum against Liquid?
Keep proving people wrong. They probably love the hate, and Radostin wants to start us off with a great shot right in front of the box. Defensive save couldn't come out in time. And we got the first goal.
And of course it's Radostin. The aerial fake freezing. I'll tell you, he had going for the ball.
On defense, forced to get the save. And Vitality want to break the curse. Liquid are 3-0 head-to-head this season, but each time they keep playing each other, Vitality get closer and closer to winning that series. And this might just be the difference maker in the corner. Austin was looking for something better, but Alpha 54, it's not just a dunk, it's a midfield pass.
We did Radostin link his controller
picking up steam, peaking, and now they want to clip on Team Liquid.
Liquid came into this as one of the demo-heavy teams of the tournament. What a great shot from Acronic, they respond.
And it's a little chip shot from the midfield. Everybody from Vitality was just trying to get back to their own end, and you see that out Vitality, but as I say that, we're seeing a lot of pressure from Liquid cutting early in the midfield. They are finding their groove and getting comfortable on the pitch.
It's a good stop from a towel. And Oski just gets right by them. Liquid wastes no time tying things up.
And Oski, he had this red from a mile away. That first rush from Atau, and that is brilliant. Atau is disrupting the movement, the transition. It's intercepts the movement now for Team Liquid, but under control and smoothly carrying it out.
Chronic waiting to size this one up. He's got Oski downfield. Oski, the leading alpha. Chronic, all he had to do was win the 50 as Oski pays.
Look at the boost control. He stops boosting right before, feathers the boost so that he can get the best angle possible. Delays the
alpha on the reset. Liquid forced to get it high, and nobody could get the rebound. Vitality anticipating the rebound. Now a quick pass off the board. Rebound coming in. The demo goal. A Chronic, 4 goals for Liquid.
All 3 players here. Everybody's got a job. Passed out from Atau over to Oski. Atau demos the last man, and a Chronic comes through to add to his tally. When will Oski hit the brakes? Doesn't want to risk anything with this pressure. Keep it going. Keep it rolling. Atau. 5-2, Liquid do not stop.
This one really falls apart. Sizen needed a better touch. You saw Radostin go up the right side of the field. Thinking Sizen, maybe he gets a strong.
Seems to be impossible. You could forget about the midfield boost because it's all under control for Team Liquid. And this game has been all under control for Team Liquid, at least in the second half. Another one to go, 1 second on the clock. We're going to see another kickoff, but Team Liquid surely taking game 1.
And why not? 6 unanswered goals. And it looked like it was going to be the same story.
Panicking too much, but you can settle in, get your nerves under control, because game 2 could be a completely different story.
Liquid, I got something to say about it. Oski puts some lead into it.
It's a different story, but only because Team Liquid are the ones scoring first. 7 seconds in, Oski outpaced the defender.
Vitality left in, again, an uncomfortable position on defense. Redosin forced to clear, there's nothing but Liquid cars in front of him.
Redosin wants to build something with his roster. You've even got Sizen attempting to take out the third man, didn't get contact. His presence alone might have shaken up a Tao who is looking to get the save, trying to predict where this shot's gonna go.
Wide. And like you said, the threat of the demo forces him to stay. He can't go in early. Great response by Vitality. And they get this one right back. Like you said, a Tao empty.
0 boost to his name. He wanted to touch off the backboard, tried to pre-flip into it. You feel for him, but Alpha 54 is going to...
Redosin in the air, by himself with 50 to go. Redosin, reset, forced one off the play, and they finally break out Liquid.
And Oski, he used every bit of boost to get that. And Atao using every bit of boost to find this shot. Ties things up. They held themselves on the defensive side quite well, built the wall, and got a good transition.
Sizen jumped up in midfield.
Still hunting, still looking for boost, finally gets some. Now it's a double commit. Team Liquid, very shaky start after they tie things up, but they will equalize, and hopefully Oski can waste some time, maybe get the bump all by himself.
Aerial ace from Oski, loads up the jet, fires it forward, no one's stopping him. See you, Sizen, and get out of here, Redosin. The shot is too real. I think I'm gonna come across Vitality, throwing their cars at Liquid right now, looking for that game-leading goal.
But this does look promising for Vitality. Boost meters in their favor. Alpha 54 from the ceiling has the flip and hits the ground pitch of his life.
He causes an earthquake with that one. Sensed it. I think there's a hole in the ground, Alpha. My goodness.
4.
Slight repair on the field. Liquid get the kickoff. Alpha with control. How about that for creativity?
Yeah,
from Alpha?
that's
But
exactly what I wanted.
The net. Atao with the one-timer.
The one-timer off the one demo. Third man gone. Atao clears the way, then turns around, and he's got a free shot.
Redosin gonna leave it. Great shot, but a better save. Atao forced to wait. Keeps the ball close, doesn't give Vitality anything. They take him off the pitch, off the post and into the net. Redosin takes the lead.
And you're thankful for Vitality and their picture-perfect rotations. Sizen demos the man behind the ball, then Redosin cleans things.
Heavy on the bumps, heavy on the physicality. All of Vitality gonna have to wait for this touch. Redosin lines it up, got the read, got the pass. Low shot, knocked in, Sizen takes it up by 2.
How are you reading this, Redosin? How do you know exactly where that ball's going from a Chronic? It's a dunk and it's a midfield pass.
Throw your body out there. Rely on your teammates to follow it up. Love that kind of aggressive position from Redosin. Why it's been so successful, but a Chronic puts one up himself, all by himself.
We're gonna have to take another look at this as to how he even got past all of these players of Chronic. It's a dribble by himself. Second man goes flying. Sizen's alone.
A little bit of space. Oopsies from Atao. And, you know, sometimes it happens.
Calculated back pass and Mr. Maki, what is going on? It's dished out, and the demo Redosin could punish, but it's going to be Sizen behind the ball.
Now Liquid, they beat themselves here. They can't get control of the ball. It's a little goofy for Oski as he gives it up. How much he could do off of it as Atao trying to get it, and the demo jumping across, and he gets it. Okay, a Chronic with a full midfield boost. Here he goes. One reset, 2 resets. Redosin scoop that ball right out. Here comes Alpha, looking for the ball. He's got it! Alpha 54!
He just can't do any wrong. I mean, this man, flip, reset, demo, come on. Oski's looking table.
Vitality keeping things clean on defense. Liquid trying to look for some consolation heading in.
Ooh, Chronic, he's gonna take you out, Alpha.
Headhunting, and Oski puts in another goal. Liquid within striking distance here.
There's a bounty over Alpha's head, of course. The Chronic wants to redeem that. We'll get a little extra cash, but haven't found much success on these transitions.
Every touch into space, into Vitality from Liquid on this defensive stand. Find a way to get Vitality off of this ball, but Vitality Vitality are plucking Liquid off the wall, and Alpha gets his first goal.
Check out the vision. Radosin sneaks under the ball, then bumps the Chronic out the way.
Everybody's got
boost. They are under control in this game. Midfield boost, all theirs. Radosin demoed out to play. A Chronic gets another demo. Maybe a third one from Oski. He's hunting for it. He didn't connect, but he didn't need to.
If you can't beat them, delete them. Not just once, but twice. And lever action from Vital right into the net. Vital forces his way through, but no rebound as Alpha takes it away. Sizen denied by a Chronic. Vitality, can they get control of this? Bumped back from Vital as he takes control.
What?
Are you kidding me? Is it really happening?
No!
It's really happening! It actually happened! Fortune favors Liquid!
He got the bump, immediately turned around, and hits Alpha 54. He knows exactly how that one's going to play out.
Good idea from Sizen, though. Trying to trip Liquid up. Where exactly they're going to go, which option they're going to choose. Low 50, always a great option to go to. And how about a goal? That's the best option you can get. Alpha scores first.
Another good start for Vitality. Sizen, he put a shot on net, but then got the dunk. Followed up off the ceiling. It was a fake. Wow. Had to respect the find ways to crumble on defense.
Oh, wait.
Oski, good connection, but Radosin has the recovery. And was there a player downfield looking for the demo? Instead of going for the demo, he waits for the outlet pass.
Vitality, way downfield. They get two back. A Chronic turn.
Could have gone for the demo.
And Radosin leaves it, though. He knows a Chronic. That could have caught. Alpha out. Had that just been a little more on target. Liquid getting a little bit more of this ball. Now they start to push forward. Pass in front to a towel, denied. More Vitality saves. Sizen picks up this one.
This is the late game.
Focused up the whole time. They got into a rhythm where they were just knocking the ball away. Even when they had boost near the end of that game, they can't let Vitality be the ones to dictate the tune. They gotta be the one to set the tone! A Chronic delivers the music!
The boost management from this player is out of this world. Feathering behind it, hiding the fact that he's still...
Vitality, a massive opportunity left on the table. Vital, and Dribble pushes Vitality off the ball, even getting stomped. But here comes one more. It's Alpha 54!
Team Vitality, when they needed him most, he showed up. Alpha 54 by himself off the... This still just isn't enough, Dorby. Team Liquid have got to start working with each other. They're panicking, playing boomer ball, giving it away. And Vitality, the second one for Sizen.
Sizen ensuring the lead here. Oski bumped off the play from Alpha. A Chronic coming up, he's got to get that touch, and it was so close as he's coming across.
The ball, they've got a chance. Vital, good control. Alpha, almost an own goal, but we'll call it a calculated back pass.
That's the riskiest back pass I've ever seen. Right off the ceiling for Oski, looking for the tie. Goal!
Crossbar, goal! They keep knocking. They're not going down without a fight. Team Liquid, this is still match point. One mistake, and it's over for Team Vitality.
You gotta clear the mental. A Chronic almost cleared the game. Oski,
it's wide open. It's wide open.
A towel, no! Vitality step two, desperate to stay alive.
This guy has to offer for this team. What other play can they develop that could break down Team Liquid?
Set the prep. Now it's all about execution. Liquid going for the kill. Liquid flew like water to the semifinals.
Oski, the last finishing touches on the coffin of Vitality.
The problem is they've got two others that can. It's Chicago leading the charge now, though. Drop down in front. J-Naps couldn't get to it. And they beat Atomic. It's wide open, and Batira scores!
The consistency is always going to be there for Carbon Corp. G2 have to be effective when they're in that blue half. The counterattack is clean. And there's a pause there as well.
To try and keep possession alive, but K-Corp send them packing yet again. Only as far as the center line, and Exotic giving one away. J-Naps, Chicago, it's wide. Follow from Atomic, ties the game.
1, 2, 3. Look at this. The passing from G2 coming out well, and Atomic with the speed to the top.
The shot, it's blocked, and he's still on this in the corner. Just trying to burn time off the clock here. Still in a tie game, but all this possession greatly favoring K-Corp. Dangerous! And Itachi! How did he stay with it?
Look at this from Itachi. Goes up for this point. See, Chicago stays on top of the ball. Does not give J-Nabs a chance to clear.
Just trying to keep some possession of their own at this point. Just so they don't get overwhelmed by K-Corp. But they're getting smothered. A double tap. Vatira doubles the lead.
You can try to stop the whole team, but you got to keep your eyes on this man. Sets up the double, knocks it down. No one. Let's see what Atomic can do. Just goes for that shot. Exotic will be able to get the save, but no one able to reach that on the sidewall. And Karmi Corp will push up strong. Vatira trying to get it through, but it's Atomic with the stop. Exotic clears it across. J-Nabs is there, so is Vatira. Vatira on the ball, flick past one. Chicago will stop it. Back into that midfield we go. Exotic gonna win! It's in! Karmi Corp take game 2!
Exotic, the table setter all through game 1. Give me some of that in game 2. On the wall. G2 need to right the ship sooner rather than later. Exotic denied by J-Nabs diving in. Vatira avoids contact. He got that with this play. Bouncer is not through. And J-Nabs there to save the day again.
Oh my goodness. It was so threatening from Vatira.
Back wall of G2 and Itachi stayed grounded, realizing Chicago had him beat all the way. Now J-Nabs, very patient. Tried to thread the needle, got it back down in front. Atomic, and G2 has its first lead.
That's what we were looking for from G2. Atomic, great ability to get on top of that play. Saw the extra touch. Going all in on offense. J-Nabs will put a shot on. That one is dangerous. K-Corp trying to recover. Vatira will push it downfield, pushes through Chicago. Atomic in danger. He needs to recover. He can't! And Itachi will get the equalizer.
He just had no idea when and where that shot was coming from. You saw the wave dash to try and get up the wall quick. It was very awkward.
And Vatira has to come through and bail him out.
Oh, good clearance out of Chicago. Trying to hit J-Nabs in stride downfield. Only Exotic. Chicago's there! Reed Curry strikes!
And G2 getting back fast here on the break. Look at this, great 50 from J-Nabs. And Itachi rotated it back, bring Karmi Corp back into this one. 1:19 left in game 3, and G2 got everything going for him.
Very little time to actually think. It's all about reading and reacting, and Atomic reacts faster than all of K-Corp, and G2 turning the tables.
Atomic sets it up, follows it, and if you won't put a hand up, he'll put it in the... Kind of got a little stuck up on each other there at that initial kickoff. Would have been a great start for Karmi Corp, but G2 now still with the ball. Here's Exotic looking for the double. Found the angle! Talk about elevation, Exotic!
You watch this and you go, look, if he can hit it, he can have it. Well, he can.
And if he starts popping off, it's going to be exclamation point help on the other side.
Make somebody else beat you. Well, Exotic can. So can this guy, Itachi. Oh! Between Itachi and Exotic, everybody but Vatira involved.
Look at this. Exotic lines it up. Straight down to a
time. Chicago called his number. Did not pan out for G2. Now Atomic. Just ahead of Vatira. Here comes Itachi. Weaving his way through and bullying his way through.
It's been all Exotic and Itachi on these goals here, Stack. Sees J-Nabs, says, line this up for me.
Boy, it just every 50 seems to just barely slip by an oncoming G2 attacker. Exotic just ahead of the play, and Exotic will finish the job himself.
2 for 2 is Exotic. Itachi with the pass. This one off the post. Don't worry, he's gonna pick that one up right back into it.
Disappointing defeat to FaZe Clan, who will play in tomorrow's quarterfinals. The only question is, will G2 still be in the tournament when they do? Chicago gets one with 32 seconds remaining. We've seen stranger things, but a lot has to go G2's way here.
Atomic just trying to follow this one, wants to play the 50.
Bated breath, waiting for G2 to give them a reason to come unglued. But again, Vatira bringing one in. Itachi and Exotic both starting to dive in as well. That caught a ricochet, and Vatira finishes the job.
Check this one again. Light touch out. J-Nap's trying to get the clear. Exotic last man doesn't care. Goes for the challenge. Lines it up. Vatira zone. G2 challenging in the air. They haven't necessarily been able to keep up and set themselves up for anything going offensive.
Chicago trying to defend himself. How about this one from the heavens?
They need someone to come alive, and Chicago does. You better watch out. Look at that flip. The read there. Still midfield. Still more pressure. Exotic though. That whiff gonna slow things down monumentally for Karmine Corp. They're gonna have to give up some space. Oh, Atomic, can he get it? Yes! Atomic comes alive! G2 in the lead!
They don't often lose series where he's the leading scorer. He's always setting his teammates. J-Naps will bring this all the way to ground. He didn't burn any boost unnecessarily. Still weaving his way through. Follow up now from Atomic. Line up the double. Bang, bang!
Flex on him, Atomic! What did I say? Hand down!
Oh, Itachi given some free rein there, but he couldn't get up to follow that up, and that's a big break for G2 very early on here. Remember, G2 took a win, their first in the series after they called their timeout, and K-Corp looking to do the same to close it out. Vati's come alive again.
And the boss battle starts. Vatira trying to end it here. 4:46 left for them. They gotta equalize to stay in it.
Once again, a goal in the first minute, and when K-Corp scores first, you've heard this stat multiple times, they're 54-3, and then after that clown fiesta, they get another.
Vatira opened things up, and it's just a little bit of miscommunication.
Oh, Tachi's gonna want that one back. If he'd gotten to that just a little bit quicker, no way Chicago could have made the save. Here goes J-Naps.
Oh, J-Naps got a
trying to get interference. Chicago denied by Exotic. What a save!
G2 had everything lined up, but it just wasn't enough.
It's Vatira with J-Naps in the corner. No time remains as the final countdown ticks down for G2. It's the blue wall. K-Corp on to championship.